G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today on the bench we have this brushless helicopter here from XK. This is called the K123, and as you can see on the box, this is based on the AS350 helicopters. Now I've done a quick Google search of this scaled replica of this particular helicopter, and what I could find is that they have been used for search and rescue choppers, also police choppers, as well as in the Defence Force. I think I saw a photo of a Navy chopper as well. So yeah, today we've got this little brushless helicopter for review. This came in from Banggood. So anyway, I just decided I'll choose this one, mainly because it's a brushless helicopter. I've never tried one before. And also I haven't featured any RC helicopters on the channel for quite some time. I think the last one I revisited the WL Toys V911S, and that was probably over a year ago. So I plan to get another one. There's another new one that's out. I believe it's from eSheen, and it's actually got a camera, so I may feature that on the channel soon. Okay guys, so anyway, as you can see, this is a scaled AS350 helicopter here, and on the bottom of the corner of the box here you can see that this does have 3D mode and 6G. So I'm just going to tell you straight off the bat, guys, I'm not going to try the 3D trick mode because I don't know how to do the tricks for starters. I'll end up just crashing it, and the review will be over straight away if I do switch over to 3D mode. I'm just being honest, you know, I haven't flown helicopters for a while, and let alone trying to do 3D tricks, even though this one can actually do it. You know, it can go upside down, do all the TikToks and all those type of tricks. But I actually chose this one because of the scaled look, so that's how I'm going to fly it. So this one comes in different battery options, and you know, the price will adjust if you do choose either a 1 battery up to a 4 battery option. The price is going to get a little bit dearer. This one that I've got sent to me today from Banggood is a 4 battery option, so it's basically like a fly more package. All right, it does run on 1 cell batteries, which I'll show you in a moment. This is of course a fly barless helicopter. It doesn't have that fly bar on the top, and this one actually is a tri-blade rather than your conventional 2-blade helicopter. You can see it's got a powerful brushless motor that they're claiming, and on the back here we can see another bit of box art here of the helicopter, the A350, and this one does run on the Futaba protocol there. Okay, so you can actually bind it to probably Jumper TX or Radio Master TX with no issue. And there is the transmitter that we get with it, the XK transmitter. It's got a decent size looking screen there with the telemetry, and it just says on the back here, with 3-axis gyro and 6-axis gyro mode. 6G mode uses 6-axis, obviously. Good flight performance and stability. And then you got your 3D flight mode. So on the side of the box here we've got some more information and specs. Tells you the actual length of the props. So it's a 244 millimeters in length. The actual fuselage of the helicopter itself is 238 millimeters long. It weighs 79.5 grams, so it's a very lightweight and small portable helicopter here. And it's got some information on the brushless motor there. It's an 1106 size brushless motor, and it runs on 3.7 volt 1S batteries, 500 milliamps with 25C. So anyway guys, let's quickly have a look in the box what we get with the XK AS350, and then we'll take it for a fly. Guys, well, when we open the lid of the box here, as you can see, it's neatly packaged here. We have the 2.4 gigahertz radio box for the transmitter, the parts kit, and the AS350 K123 helicopters in this one. Okay, the user manual is just laying on the top, and it is in both Chinese and English, as you can see here. Okay, it's just a leaflet, and opens up on this side as well. Okay, it tells you how to do all the calibration, everything you need to know. Throttle curve and pitch curve. I won't be touching any of those, guys. I'm just going to fly it straight out of the box. And we also have a full parts list here, alright? So make sure you don't lose that. Alright, so let's have a look at the transmitter. Okay, so in the transmitter box here I can see that we've got the user manual on the top for the X6 transmitter. Alright guys, and everything you need to know We've got the telemetry screen there and what everything means on there. I'm going to have to give this a bit of a read before I fly it. Okay, so make sure you don't lose that. Here is the transmitter. Okay, so let's put that aside. Got a couple of little sponges there to protect the antenna. It looks like a decent sized transmitter here. So there we have it here. We've got some protective sponge for the sticks. Sticks feel really nice and smooth. Okay, so we got the on and off switch just there. I don't have batteries in it, of course, so I'm gonna have to put some in, obviously. Got a push dial here, different modes. I'd say that would be for 6G and 3D mode. Okay, and then you got your back option button here. Some toggle switches up here. Okay, it says F mode flap, GS gear. That's probably high and low, I'm thinking, and dual rates and hold T. So I'm going to have to look through this, guys. Decent looking transmitter here. We've got a little grab handle up the top, and this battery compartment will take 6 AA batteries. Alright, guys. Okay, let's look at the parts kit box here. This should have the propellers in there and the extra batteries. Yep. So we've got these little lipos that come with it. This does run on a 1-cell lipo. They're 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp hour, 25C lipos. I have 4. I guess there's 3 in this box, but I guess I'm going to have a 4th one in the chopper. There's an extra battery there, as you can see, the 3rd one. And we've got the multi-purpose charger here, which is good. We can charge multiple batteries in one go. So we've got an extra main gear, spare gear here, which is good. A little screwdriver, a tiny little Allen wrench, just there. And we got 2 sets of props by the look of it here as well. And an extra, or maybe a spare tail rotor as well, and some screws. Alright, so you get that. Now in the 3rd box, we have the chopper. Alright guys, so let's take it out. It's in another little plastic blister pack, and there it is. Alright, it's pretty cool. Take that apart, and yeah, it's definitely a lightweight helicopter here. Alright, nicely scaled detail on this one. That's the reason why I actually wanted to test this one out. Okay, it's got a really good detailed scaled look to it of the real thing. As we can see, it is a tri-blade prop helicopter, so I'm going to have to fit the propellers that are in this bag here, okay, with the screws provided. And yeah, really nice little helicopter. Like I said before, the main motor here, okay, that drives the main rotor, is an 1106 size motor, and it's 11,000 kV. Alright, so the main motor is 11,000 kV. This tail rotor motor is a brushed coreless motor, okay? The 8502 size brushed coreless motor there. Alright guys, got the plastic landing gear here. Seems flexible, so you know, you can stick the landing. Alright, and yeah, just a really nice looking helicopter here. Okay, so to take the fuselage apart to gain access to the battery, just clips off like so, and in here we can see the ESC receiver combo, okay, and there's the 4th battery already mounted in there. Got a couple of plug-ins there as well to run all the different servos, okay, for the pitch. And there is a little brushless motor in there. As you can see, it's pretty tiny. You can see the main gear in there as well. Alright guys, looks like in there we have a metal shaft too that goes to the main rotor. So yeah, really nice guys. Very easy to access the battery here. There's the ESC. Yeah, so what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to put the 3 props on. We'll have a quick look at it. Once I put that on, then I'll take it for a fly. Alright guys, well I put all the 3 blades on. As you can see, it's a tri-blade arrangement. Looks much better now with all them fitted. You just have to use the little Allen wrench there to put those on. Okay, now you've only got 3 screws in this package, so you don't have any spares, so make sure you don't lose them because they are rather small screws. Alright guys, so anyway, I'm going to get this all charged up now. I'm going to charge all 4 batteries, and I'm definitely going to read through the X6 remote control instruction manual there, just so I can be familiar with what all the toggle switches do, and all those other button options. And yeah, I'll see you out at the field, guys. We'll see how this one flies. Alright, so I'll catch you then. Alright guys, I've got the XK AS350. Just done a quick test flight of this. There is quite a bit of wind out here, it's on and off, so I'm going to give it a go. Got a plane flying overhead. Alright, so it's not ideal conditions to fly because of the wind, but I'll take it for a short flight. This does come with 500 milliamp hour 1S lipos, so I'm just going to fly it in stability mode like I mentioned in the overview. So I've got all the switches set to the upright position, and what I might do is a gyro calibration, 2 sticks down and out. We'll take for a quick flight here, guys. This has got collective pitch and gyro stabilization. As you can see, it's got a fair bit of power. It's very responsive, these controls. I can feel a bit of wind picking up here. So ideally you want to fly these on a calm day. So you've done a bit of a 360 there. Try to bring it in close. Very responsive controls, you hardly have to touch it. And the wind is making it deviate in altitude there. Getting very windy now actually. I love the scaled look though. Nicely detailed AS350 chopper here. So as you can see, yeah, the wind is playing havoc with this. It is fast though. Definitely not a chopper for beginner pilots. Just try to hold it as stable as I can. The wind's facing as you can see, the wind is going to that direction of the college. On a calm day, you'd be able to easily keep this a lot more stable than what I'm doing here. Just decided to come out here today because we're going to get some rain. Very fast brushless chopper here. And on my little test run just before filming this 500 milliamp hour LiPo, it's only a 1 cell, it lasted quite a while. This is a nice flyer. Very responsive, like I mentioned. I love the scaled look of it too. But I tell you what, this wind is not ideal. I'll definitely have to bring this out on a calm day. I won't be struggling as much fighting the wind. Try to keep it as stable as I can without going too crazy here. Just constantly adjusting the pitch though to counter this wind. They do say 150 meters range, which is more than enough for this small helicopter. I think at that range you're not going to see it at all, so I wouldn't advise flying that far unless you have an FPV system or something like that. But considering the wind here today, it is whoa. Spoke too soon. I was going to say, considering the wind, it is fighting the wind pretty decent. As you can see, the weather, we've got some clouds coming in. It is going to rain in a couple of hours and possibly for the next couple of days. Get up a bit close to it. Keep it in close range here. Like I said at the start, I'm not experiencing any... there goes the battery. I'm not experiencing 3D flying. I just like flying these ones. As you can see, the canopy just slipped off there a bit during that little bit of an impact. Yeah, like I said, I'm not experienced in flying in 3D mode, doing all those tricks with the flips and the TikToks and so forth. I just like flying these helicopters in stability mode like this, which I think is well suited to this particular helicopter because it is a scaled helicopter, you know. It's got some great detail here of the real AS350. So anyway guys, that was a quick flight. I'll put up the time on the screen of what we got out of that 500 milliamp hour LiPo. So anyway guys, that was just a quick flight of the AS350 from XK. It's also known as the K123, and you know, in these conditions, you know, it's not ideal. Like I said, I'll definitely bring it out on a really calm day and see how I can fly it a lot more stable than I did today. But yeah, as I said before, it's got pretty good power being brushless. It's a nicely detailed and scaled helicopter. So if you're interested in this one guys, you can get it in different battery packages. You can get 4 battery package like I've got, 3, 2 or 1. You can also buy this in a bind to fly version without the transmitter here, so you can hook it up to your, you know, if you've got a Jumper TX or Radio Master, any of those multi-protocol transmitters, you can just buy the helicopter by itself and it's a lot cheaper. So anyway guys, I'll leave a link below where you can check this one out at Banggood, and I'll catch you on the next video. I will do a follow-up, like I said, once it's a nice calm day. I'm sure I'll have a bit better control over this one rather than just trying to fight the wind pretty much the whole time during this flight. So thanks very much for watching guys. If you're new to the channel, thanks very much for tuning in for the first time to Perth West Oz RC. Sure do appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to tune into my latest uploads. And for the rest of you guys, thanks very much for tuning in as always, and I'll catch you on the next video. Until next time, happy flying. I better get out of here guys, because the sun's starting to hide behind these clouds and it's going to rain pretty soon. So I'll catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching.